Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another video. Once again, we're looking at some more SCPs on the Volgun's channel. And if you don't know what an SCP is, I do have a link in the description to one of the Volgun's videos here. I think it was called SCP Explained. I do have a link down there, so go watch that if you have no idea what an SCP is. I also have a link to the Volgun's channel in the description. So if you want to check out more SCPs... Sorry, something weird just happened over there. If you want to check out more SCPs, he's got a lot more on his channel. But today, we're taking a look at, what is this? SCP-3456. No, it's just 3456. The Arcadian Horseman. And it says horsemen, so I'm assuming there's multiple of them. Like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Except it says Arcadian. Anyway, it's a Keter class, and I do love me the Keter class. I'm going to have to take a look at some safe and Euclid classes, eventually, but for now, sticking with the Keter. So I have no idea what this is going to be. Arcadian Horseman. Sounds like Apocalypse, like... Ooh.
Good afternoon, everyone.
He's combined with the horse.
Literal
Literal horseman.
Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-3456.
Yes.
Object Class
Keter.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-3456 is currently uncontained. All attempts to contain or neutralize it have failed. Research into methods for containment are ongoing.
Good luck with that.
Personnel who observe the entity are to be treated with Class G amnestics and must be located with at least one freshwater stream, river, or lake within 1 kilometer of the treatment facility. All historical references to SCP-3456 are to be removed and or attributed to myth, shell shock, PTSD, and hysteria.
Those who observe it, treated with Class G amnestics, and must be located with at least one freshwater stream, river, or lake within 1 kilometer of the treatment facility. Ooh. Why though?
Reports regarding loss of life and damage as a result of SCP-3456 incidents should be scrubbed of all references to the anomaly and replaced with narratives involving military conflict, natural or man-made disasters.
Okay.
Regions in which SCP-3456 are likely to appear are to be monitored regularly. Personnel are to be deployed to aid evacuation efforts
Dear God,
in the
that looks
event of an incident.
freaky.
Direct observation of SCP-3456 should be avoided.
God damn, how'd they get this? How'd they get the description here, though? They just use Class D personnel for this? Because... I'm just gonna say horse dick. Literal horse dick. Not a dick the size of a horse's dick, but a dick that is actually a horse, it looks like. God damn. It's kind of weird. It's like a reimagining of a centaur. Except the human part's coming out the ass.
Description: SCP-3456 are a group of quadrupeds resembling horses and other equines.
I guess it does resemble a
Individual
horse.
instances deviate significantly from other equines, particularly due to the lack of hair, presence of 3-toed hooves, thick translucent skin, and either single or multiple human torsos fused to its back in addition to the normal equine head attached to the horse's body. Each torso has a pair of arms and a head attached, where the arm span reaches twice the height of the entity itself, and end in 5 sharpened, protruding bone digits in place of human fingers. In most instances, SCP-3456 possesses a hole where a human nose is normally located.
Okay.
And is capable of emitting high-pitched screams up to 110 decibels in intensity.
That's pretty freaking loud.
The size of each SCP-3456 instance varies, with the largest recorded manifestation reaching 30 meters in height and 15 meters in length. SCP-3456 instances thus far have proven to be impervious to conventional weapons.
30 meters? 30 meters in height. Fucking what? Kaiju size
Instances
over here? What the
materialize
hell?
near the sites of war, terrorist attacks, and natural disasters. Multiple manifestations may occur depending on the scale of the event, as indicated by the entity's materialization during numerous historical events throughout the 19th, 20th, and 21st centuries.
So death. They're essentially just death.
SCP-3456 instances display high levels of adaptive intelligence during incidents, often engineering situations to trap or torture their targets. Due to this, it is currently theorized that SCP-3456 may be sapient.
So they're not death. Like, I thought they were like just bringing death and causing, you know, not like directly killing people, but causing like the wars and stuff. But to trap or torture their targets. I guess they're just kind of using the cover of all these of war and shit to get their jollies by torturing people, I guess. Huh.
Direct observation of SCP-3456 by an individual will result in the entity becoming aware of the observer. At which point it will display directional awareness of said individuals at all times.
Oh, just like the Shy Guy. That's fine. That's cool. Yeah. What would you rather have? Like a 3-meter tall, weird looking Shy Guy running at you full speed at like Mach 5, or a 30-meter tall this thing coming at you? Honestly, I'd rather have the Shy Guy come at me, because this guy apparently likes to torture, and the Shy Guy will just straight up kill you. I would take the quicker death. Thank you very much.
SCP-3456 manifestations are known to engage in predatory and stalking behavior.
Oh, that's fun.
Utilizing the environment to conceal and camouflage themselves.
How did the 30-meter tall one conceal and camouflage itself? Well, I don't know.
Survivors of such behavior report that the entity will manipulate and follow its targets, pursuing them well beyond the site of initial manifestation. See Incident Log I-3456-32. SCP-3456 will continue such behaviors, deliberately exposing itself to as many individuals as possible until it has captured a large number of individuals, at which point it will dematerialize.
Wait, what?
What happens to subjects taken by SCP-3456?
Oh, he takes them with. Okay.
Known. Should SCP-3456 be incapable of collecting a sufficient number of subjects, it will continually materialize near individuals who have observed it before until it is able to capture them. SCP-3456 is either unwilling to cross or incapable of crossing bodies of fresh water. This was initially discovered by Foundation plants within Basra, Iraq, during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Foundation agents were forced into rapid retreat across the Tigris River by 3 SCP-3456 manifestations, at which time they discovered that the instances either could not or would not set foot onto the bridge. How and why SCP-3456 is unable to cross such geographic boundaries is currently unknown.
But if they can just materialize, why can't they just disappear and rematerialize across the river? I might have missed something. I might have to reread this just in case.
The following section contains journal entries from Dave Harkand, an infantryman from the British Expeditionary Force during World War I. This journal describes several SCP-3456 sightings over the course of the Battle of the Somme. These journal entries will be converted into audio files by acid.
By what? Acid?
June 27th, 1916. Finally arrived at the front. Picked up this little journal while I was in Paris. Figured I might as well keep record of my heroics on the battlefield. Quite chuffed to finally be in action, though it seems I'm the only one. Most of these blokes have been fighting for a couple of months now, and they look downright dreadful.
I mean, yeah, it's a
all over
war.
the uniform, and their faces are so pale. Looks like they haven't eaten or slept for months.
Yeah, it's a
The
war.
commanding officer is rather shit-hot for battle. It's quite admirable.
No, that's not
July
admirable.
2nd,
Come on, man.
1916. Woke in the early hours of the morning. The ground was shaking. Damn near shook me out onto the muck on the dugout floor. Poor blokes in the bunks on the other side looked like they'd seen a ghoul.
Because they probably have.
Northern Irish lads from the Kitchener's armies, if I remember right. Kept muttering about a nuckety.
Nuckety.
Must be some Mick thing. Were both gripping a gold crucifix. Was about to lay my head back down and get a wink of shut-eye when I ended up scrambling into the mud. Loudest damn thing I'd ever heard. Thought it was the Hun artillery about to mark us with a whiz-bang. Only problem was, I did get the bang. This morning, asked our brass about the artillery barrage. He gave me a funny look and asked what the bloody hell I was talking about.
Yeah, it was this thing just screeching outside,
July
wasn't it?
2nd, 1916. We went looking for
Same
the dog
day.
that must have come down last night. Didn't find it, but found something even the Armin Waller probably can't explain. Strangest looking crater I've ever seen. It was shaped like a giant hoof.
Oh, how big was this sucker?
July 3rd,
Is this the 30-meter one?
1916. Huns made a push today. First time they've moved in our region. First time I'd ever seen combat. It's not romantic and adventurous. It's terrifying. And deadly.
Yeah, no shit,
My
Sherlock.
hands can't stop shaking.
Good
Already
job
messed up
figuring
the
that
shit
out.
once. The Huns had our outfit up against a wall. Damn near overran us. Didn't help that it rained the night before, making our foxhole fill to the brim with muck. One of the Frits came right at me. I put one right between his eyes. Fell right at the edge over the trench. Had to look him in the eyes. Poor lad couldn't have been more than 17 or 18. Martin, one of those Irish lads, is gone.
Oh, shit.
But unlike anything I'd ever seen. One moment he's standing shooting at the Huns, all of a sudden the mud starts boiling. Before anyone can react, mud just flies everywhere. Everyone else is suddenly knocked down off their feet. I look up, the wanker's just gone.
Well, he's been
There weren't
taken.
even body parts.
Yeah, no. He's been
Haven't
taken
told anyone,
to,
but I swear that there was
this
bones
guy's...
coming up from underneath him.
Yeah.
Right before the mud went flying.
That sounds like his hands.
Brendan, was digging in the mud for hours, looking for the crucifix.
Yeah, no, he's in
July
another
14th
dimension or some
and
shit, getting
15th,
tortured.
1916. Huns tried to push back this morning in the rain. I was in the machine gun nest with Brendan, the other Irish chap in my unit. They
Oh,
kept
boy.
coming and coming.
He's the other one that saw it.
And I just kept shooting. Sun is rising. I'm on watch till 8. At least, that's what the brass hat said. I started losing track of how much time's been passing. There's something out there. Something lurking out in the mud and the dead Huns. Nearly dozed off last night, listening to the moans of the blighty wounded stuck out in no man's land.
That's not a
Poor bastards
lullaby
got
you
left
want to go
behind.
to sleep to.
Saw something out of the edge of my vision. Something big. Couldn't quite make it out. It was much darker than usual. Overcast sky was obscuring the full moon. Heard a couple of screams, but whatever it was gone before my flare hit the sky.
Okay, is this
July
really the
30th,
30-meter one?
1916. I've been seeing them at the edge of my vision ever since that first night. They're huge, but they move so damn fast that they're gone before I can get a clear look. Or at least, that's how it was mucking out until today.
He's just playing with
Thick
his
fog
food
and
at this
mist
point,
rolled in
huh?
This morning. Blanketed everything. We figured the Huns might use it to launch another push. Bastards have been pushing non-stop since the 20th.
Maybe they're trying to
Saw
get
it
away
through
from
the
this
fog.
thing.
Looked like a shadow, hiding in the mist. Some sort of horse-like creature, with something dragging along the ground.
Oh, it's
And
one
a
of the
giant
Irish
lump
guys.
where the rider would sit, except the lump started moving. Could have sworn it was a person, or something that looked like a person. Sat up, and things dragging along the ground, reached out in front of it, and picked up something.
Oh, was
Thought
it
it was
his
a couple dead
hands?
Jerrys. Until they started squirming.
Ooh.
I'll never forget the noise it made. Louder than a banshee. Shrill. And twisted.
Ew.
It looked right at me.
Oh boy.
2 pairs of red glowing orbs.
I guess that means you're next.
August 5th. Brendan calls them Nucleavies.
Nucleavies?
Won't tell me much more than that. Beginning to understand why all these blokes looked so terrified when I first arrived.
Oh, they've all seen it. Okay, well, they're all
August
dead.
13th. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, they're nightmares. Been on watch 2 nights in a row. One just appeared right there, right in front of me. 20 feet.
Damn.
Had to be at least 20 feet away. Towered into the sky.
Oh.
Got my flare to go off in time to see it pick up a couple of wounded Jerrys in the mud. They don't have bloody skin. There's just muscle and fat. The thing on its back wasn't human. There's no way it could be human. Had no skin either. No legs. Just merged straight into the horse at the stomach. I took a couple of shots at it with my rifle. Did absolutely nothing. Like I
Oh
was
yeah, just
shooting it
attract
with a
attention to
slingshot.
yourself. Why
It
not?
stopped soon as my flare reached its highest point and turned. Looked straight down at me. Both the horse and the thing on its back. It smiled.
Which one? The horse or the thing on his back?
1916.
Or both?
Been assigned night watch for the past 4 nights straight. Tried to tell the brass hat about the Nucleavies. Didn't believe me. Said
Yeah,
it was
that's
the
not
shell shock
shocking.
playing with my head. Had to put a sock in it and keep on. It kept coming back. Every night, same spot, 20 feet from me. Picks up wounded Jerrys. Turns and looks. And it's gone. It's playing with me.
It's playing with them too,
Sure of it.
I assure you.
Last night there was another one too. 4 of those things on its back.
Oh,
Did the same damn thing.
4 of them.
7 a.m. August 20th. 19...
How would 4 of them be arranged on the back? Would it be like in a row, like a line? Or would they be fanned out? Or stacked on top? Oh, that wouldn't make any sense, but goddamn. Could you imagine seeing one of these things 30 meters tall with 4 of these on the back? That would freak me the fuck. Shit, I have a gun. If I was there, I have a gun, right? Shit. Taking myself out. I ain't going out that way.
1916. Jerry's
Fuck
made a
that.
big pushback yesterday. Rained 2 days ago. All day. So the muck was deep. We were on machine gun again in the pillbox. So many of them in no man's land last night. Couldn't tell the dead from the living. Haven't slept in 6 days. There were 5 tonight.
Oh.
3 of them had more than one of those things on their back.
Ooh.
The one that keeps coming back dropped something. Saw it shine in a flare light.
Oh, they're really just playing
10
with them.
a.m. August 20th, 1916. Went out into the mud where it appears every night. Found Martin's crucifix and tin hat.
So that's what it dropped?
August
They're
20th,
really playing with you.
1916. They're getting bold. Saw one out in broad daylight. Pretty sure it was the same one.
I mean, you can't really say they're getting bold. That just implies, they were hiding because you could do something to them. I mean, you can't do anything to them. And they were only hiding just to fuck with you. They're not getting bold. They're just changing the game. They're finding new ways to pass the time and enjoy themselves while scaring the shit out of you.
Buried itself in the mud, just lying there, waiting.
Oh.
We're going over the top of 3. There are more out there now. All doing the same thing.
Fucking like, what is it? Not anteaters. Antlions? Kind of. Except, they're in the mud and they don't have to have you fall into the hole. They just can grab you, apparently.
God help us.
Yeah, God help you. He ain't gonna help you.
Official records show that David Harkin was declared missing in action on August 20th following a failed British counterattack against the German trenches.
Nah, he is definitely taken.
Additional queries have revealed that one Brendan O'Malley within the same unit was also reported missing in action on the same day.
That's not
Harkin's
shocking.
journal was found 20 feet from the edge of the German trenches 2 months after he disappeared.
I'm assuming that was dropped off by one of these things.
Incident log I-3456-32. The following incident details an SCP-3456 manifestation in Fukushima, Japan,
Really?
following the 2011 earthquake.
Ooh.
Several Foundation reconnaissance teams were deployed following the evacuation of the city to assess whether or not the earthquake had been caused by an anomaly. SCP-3456 manifested in several locations during and shortly after the quake, resulting in 2,562 missing persons.
Jesus fucking what?
Foundation reconnaissance personnel were not expected to encounter SCP-3456, as manifestation had ceased in the prohibited zone 64 hours after the majority of the civilian population was evacuated.
You see, they manifested themselves in Japan, which is a fucking island nation. So how is it they're not able to cross the river by just like kind of unmanifesting and remanifesting on the other side? How can they? How is a body of water supposed to stop them when they went over a freaking ocean to get onto an island nation? I don't know. What? These are the questions I need answers to.
Incident log I-3456-32.
Questions.
Playing log now.
Forward. Reconnaissance teams were deployed in squads of 4, with one member of each team possessing helmet-mounted camera equipment. The following log details the events surrounding Squad 3. 3 of the 8 teams were noted to have encountered SCP-3456.
Oh.
However, the cameras for Squads 1 and 6 were destroyed early during interaction with SCP-3456 entities.
Oh, that sucks.
This is an audio feed between Squad 3 and Command. Other members of the squad were not subject to audio communications between Commander Bryans and the communications officer. Begin log.
God, I really don't like
The
that picture that's
helmet-mounted
up right
camera
now.
is switched on as the reconnaissance squad departs the helicopter transport. The street depicted both in front and behind the unit as the camera swerves with the operative's head is noted to have sustained significant structural damage, with many visible points where the concrete has buckled or split apart.
This is Reconnaissance Squad 3, Orange Leader. Command, do you read? We read you, Orange Leader.
Is it just me or did it sound like a horse running? Is this thing already chasing them? It's not. I thought I heard the click clocks of hooves running.
Turns to the left and the right, noting 2 other individuals, each equipped with standard field agent equipment.
Okay.
Mic check. Lopez reporting. Check. This thing working? Reading you loud and clear, Commander.
Is it just their
Bryans
footsteps?
is seen pointing at the screen.
Command, is the camera and Briar's helmet transmitting? We're getting clear transmissions from the camera. Navigation is sending you coordinates. Agents Lopez and Chow have been provided cant counters. Remember, any deviation from the norm is grounds for further investigation. Should you encounter an anomaly, radio its location and containment teams will be deployed.
Good luck.
Under no circumstances is your squad to engage in anomaly. From this point forward, communications with Command will be directed to you. Roger, Command.
The camera tilts slightly downward, pointing at a square device on Agent Byers' wrist.
A communicator?
Okay. Our target is 3 clicks south. We'll have to move across the Arakawa River here. Chow, Lopez, I want those cant counters counting as we're moving. The moment those levels look weird, you say something.
Well, at least they're going across a river. All they gotta do is go back across it, I guess.
For the next 10 minutes, Squad 3 moves through 5 blocks of damaged buildings, and roadways, with no signs of anomalous activity.
Hey, boss. My counter just got a huge spike. I was about to say. My needle went all the way into the red for about 3 seconds.
Byers holds his hand up to stop. The reconnaissance members stop in the street. Byers moves slowly in a 360-degree arc as he attempts to locate the source of the elevated Hume readings.
Command, you got all that, right? We got it, Orange Leader. We're not picking up anything on the visual or...
At this point, Command noted the presence of a dull, rhythmic thumping noise. Intensity of the thumps indicated a distance of roughly 300 meters between the source of the disturbance and the camera's microphone.
Yeah, that's not... This sound, right? The sound that sounds like a horse running, right?
Please hold your position, Orange Leader. Boss, do you hear that?
The sound is noted to have grown slightly louder and decreased in distance from 300 to 250
Yeah, I'm
meters
not
away.
crazy.
Sounds like a horse walking on a pavement.
Been hearing that since the
camera
beginning.
begins another 360-degree arc as Agent Byers scans the surrounding environment. The noise abruptly ends after 2 minutes of continuous increase in intensity. A crash is heard, and the camera swivels 180 degrees. Lopez's count counter can be seen on the pavement, glass shattered.
So he was taken.
Holy shit, Commander. Command, we might have a problem.
The camera pans up from the count counter on the ground and captures SCP-3456, standing in an intersection 200 meters away.
Does it count if you see them through... I'm guessing it doesn't, because we're looking at it right now, and... God, that is way too close. But does it count if you see it through a video or a picture? Will it still come and try and come get you? Hopefully not.
The camera zooms in on the entity.
Like the
and
Shy Guy?
notes the translucent skin and fused human torso in the middle of the horse's back. The torso appears to remain limp and motionless for approximately 30 seconds.
Really?
Command, I believe we have identified the entity responsible for the quake. Negative, Orange Leader. SCP-3456 is not responsible for the earthquake. O'Donnell, we have an SCP-3456 manifestation. What? That's 3456. What is it doing here?
Good question.
The torso begins to move.
You might want to
slowly
cross the
straightening into
Arakawa
an
River,
upright position.
the Arakawa
Its arms
Kawa River
begin
again.
swinging, damaging
Arakawa.
or destroying several structures around it, and drawing Brian's attention.
Damn, how big is this one?
Orange Leader, Command has authorized a UAV drone strike. Move your team out of the street and into the high-rise 2 buildings to your left.
No, that's not good.
Roger, Command.
Cross the Arakawa River again. I can't say it with the English. Arakawa River.
The camera focuses on Brian for another 5 seconds as he turns to address the squad before focusing on the entity. SCP-3456 has stopped moving its arms. The entity turns towards the reconnaissance team. It emits a loud vocalization for approximately 5 seconds.
Yeah, you might want to run.
Orange Leader, get your team out of there. It's seen you.
Brian's points to
Shocking.
the side street, and the camera swivels in that direction, bringing a large high-rise into frame.
Alright, everybody move. Now.
Wait, if they already know this is 3456, shouldn't they be telling them to cross that river again, or did they not know about that at this point in time yet? Is this where they find out?
The camera begins to shake as it tilts down, as Briars briefly looks at the ground, before returning to a level view. The feed swivels to the left briefly and captures the approaching UAV drone, before swiveling to the right. The entity can be seen charging towards the squad, appendages reaching towards the screen. The UAV drone is seen as a blur by the camera, and there is an explosion as the entity emits a wail and disappears beneath a cloud of smoke.
Will that kill it, Reggie?
No.
No, George. It only slows it down.
Yeah, so you don't slow down either. Keep
The
going.
squad enters the high-rise and begins climbing the stairs.
That's a
The
terrible place
camera
to be.
stops shaking as the squad stops on the 8th floor of the
That's
building.
Well, you got nowhere to go now.
Reggie, why the hell is it here?
An argument can be heard between the communications officer and the head of reconnaissance. The screen begins vibrating excessively, and the sound of SCP-3456 approaching the building can be heard. Bryans is seen directing the squad members to the door of a large utility closet. As Byers closes the door behind them, the video feed displays a shadow blocking out the light of the window.
Oh.
The camera is switched temporarily to
big
night
boy.
vision by Byers. The camera vibrates 4 more times before the sound of SCP-3456 approaching stops. The entity can be heard breathing heavily outside the window.
And they're on the 8th floor, so this sucker is fucking huge. How is it more people aren't seeing it?
Reggie. Come in, Reggie.
The previously mentioned argument can still be heard.
God damn it. I wish we had a way to see what that thing is doing out there. We do have a camera. I'm not sticking my head outside that door.
Good man,
This
Byers.
is a utility closet, right? Yeah. Byers. Is there a broom in here? Yeah, right next to you. Toss me your helmet.
Alright, yeah, that works.
The screen wobbles
Just put it on top of
and is
a...
inverted as
broomstick.
Agent Byers removes his helmet and hands it to Agent Chow. The camera shakes several times. The click of a flashlight and the sound of tape being torn can be heard. The feed stops shaking and there is a tapping noise.
Ah, good.
Just tape it onto the
Let's see
broomstick.
what's going on. You've got your remote display on, right? We'll be able to see what it's doing out there. Good thinking, Chow. Whatever it is, I hope it's right off.
No, it probably hasn't.
Innovative, that's all right.
It's
The
probably
feed
peeking
wobbles
through
back
that
and
window.
forth, and the sound of the closet door creaking open can be heard. Night vision is disabled as the lens begins detecting light coming through the window. The entity's hands grip the side of the windows, and its face comes into frame from the left. Its eyes move back and forth several times. The entity breathes out briefly, fogging the lens of the camera. It emits a vocalization, causing the camera to drop to the floor. The door is heard slamming shut with the force of the vocalization. The entity lingers in the window for a moment before releasing the sides and disappearing from view.
And that is the 8th floor, so this is a big boy.
SCP-3456's shadow begins moving away from the building and out of the frame. The camera shakes and is slowly pulled back into the utility closet. The camera shakes for 60 seconds before it is handed back to Agent Byers. 3 minutes pass before SCP-3456 can no longer be heard. The other 3 squad members appear visibly shaken by the preceding events.
Orange Leader, is your squad still intact?
Oh, it took you long enough to say
what the
anything.
hell is going on? You and 2 of the other squads have encountered SCP-3456. It wasn't supposed to be here. Supposed to be? The hell was Command thinking sending us in without confirmation? George, this line is being monitored. I don't give a damn. You put me and my team in a hot zone with a hostile entity that isn't supposed to be here. I need to inform them.
I mean, this is not supposed to be here, but it's not like they can track these things. Can they? Probably not. I mean, they can't even contain it. How would you know where it's going to be? Maybe it's because that whole can't cross river things, like I was saying. How the fuck did it cross an ocean to get here?
You can't do that, Orange Leader. The security clearance be damned. We just stared a demon in the face. You think I give up about bureaucratic procedures right now?
No, definitely
10
not.
seconds of radio silence pass.
You can't tell them what it is. God damn it, Reggie. You can tell them what it doesn't like.
5 seconds of silence.
Are you talking about fresh water?
15 seconds of silence.
That's helpful, Reggie. What are we supposed to do? Splash a bottle of water on it and watch it melt? George, if you get to the bridge over the Arakawa, you won't be able to follow.
Grimes looks down at the display device on his wrist, which lights up.
Wait, they don't make this known information? You can't tell them what it is. You can tell them what it doesn't like. So it's Why would you withhold that? Why would you with? Is it just fresh water? Can it cross the ocean? Is that the thing? It's just fresh water. It's on. The sucker is just on like devil fruit rules. You drown if you're in ocean water, but you're safe in fresh water or some shit like that. I don't know.
Reggie, the crossing is still 1.5 clicks away. We'll never make it there. Give me a second.
30 seconds pass in silence. Brian's display lights up again, followed by those of the other 3 squad members. The video feed tilts down.
Your original route took you across the Arakawa, upstream at a narrow point. I've rerouted you to a closer crossing, at the river's widest point. It's about 1 kilometer out, and should take about 15 minutes if you use buildings for cover. The Hello is already en route. Roger, Command. What's the status of the 2 other teams? What can I do?
Fucking
We've
dead.
lost contact.
Yeah.
He turns and looks at each member of the group before facing Byers.
Andrew, I need you to poke your head out the door. Make sure that thing isn't out there.
Oh, that sucks for him.
Shifts slightly as Byers looks out the closet door. SCP-3456 is not seen.
Just because he can't see him, that means he can't see you.
Okay, so here's the deal, folks. We got something out there that isn't supposed to be here. Command has our evac en route, but we need to get over the Arakawa for them to do that.
Any particular reason for that? Why can't they just pick us up here?
You saw what it can do. Command doesn't want to risk a chopper getting knocked out of the sky. That thing can't cross fresh water.
It's
The
only
widest
fresh
point of
water?
The river is 1 kilometer south. We stick to the shadows and move fast and quiet. That's all you need to know for now.
Brian's is seen giving the signal to move out. The squad spends the next 15 minutes moving between different buildings. The squad stops approximately 50 yards from the bridge, a few meters from a large intersection.
Oh, that's not good.
The frame pans from left to right in a 360-degree arc as Byers surveys the surrounding buildings. There is no sign of SCP-3456.
Command, we're 50 yards from the bridge. No sign of the entity. The Hello should be on the bridge. Can you see it?
How big is this bridge if he can land
Byers
on
turns
it?
to the front, and the camera zooms in, capturing a CH-47 Chinook helicopter on the bridge.
Roger, Command. We see it. Sweet Mary, Mother of Jesus, we're saved.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't celebrate too early now,
The squad
Lopez.
begins moving forward, but stops. The camera experiences several severe vibrations, and a ticking noise begins as Chow's count counter buzzes in alarm.
What is it waiting for you at the bridge?
SCP-3456 emerges from the street to their left, 5 meters ahead, and turns so that it directly faces the reconnaissance squad.
Oh, that
The
sucks.
torso leans down on the right side, and both the horse and the human torso emit a vocalization. From the bridge, small arms fire can be heard and seen colliding with the entity's skin. 2 RPGs collide with the entity along its neck, to no effect.
Bitch was waiting for us.
Oh, yeah. Apparently it knows its own weakness and where your guys might go. Oh, and I guess the fact that the helicopter landed there first was a very big sign of where you're gonna be.
What do we do now?
Ooh,
Camera moves
spray.
down to Brian's, who pulls 2 canisters from his belt. Stun grenades.
Oh.
We
How effective are those?
Brian's flips the pin on the grenades and looks back to the squad.
shield your eyes. Hey, ugly.
Brian's throws the grenades into the air and begins running forwards. Byers looks down to avoid the flash. There is a bang, and the entity is heard wailing. Byers looks back up. Lopez and Brian's can be seen in front. They've nearly reached the bridge. The camera turns slightly to the left, and Chow can be seen running alongside Byers.
Mm-hmm.
The feed suddenly spins.
God, that thing is ugly.
Byers is level with the ground and begins sliding backwards.
Oh.
The camera lifts up, and
Oh,
Byers can be heard screaming.
He's being dragged back, huh?
Perspective tilts up and shows the entity's hand wrapped around Byers' left leg.
Oh.
Byers' head tilts back to a more level angle,
Anybody got another RPG or a really sharp knife to cut off my leg?
depicting his ascent into the air as he continues screaming.
Ooh.
The camera stops moving up and focuses on SCP-3456's face, at which time It is noted to be smiling. The lens attempts to focus on something embedded within the entity's forehead and zooms in. A golden crucifix and a World War I British infantry helmet can be seen before the camera terminates.
So it's keeping trophies. It's like a predator from the movies. It's keeping trophies and just embedding it into its forehead, I guess. The fuck?
Postword. Timestamps from the visual footage indicate that SCP-3456 demanifested at the termination of the video feed. Agents Andrew Byers and Laozon Chow have been declared missing and remain unaccounted for.
Well, they're dead. Jeez.
Interesting thing to note, the people that survived that log that you all just listened to, probably not even the scariest thing they've seen in Japan. Some of the stuff over there is insane. But I digress.
Well, other
I think that
SCPs or
about
what?
does it for today. Thank you all for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed.
I mean, it could be other SCPs. Japan has a lot of ghost stories about yokais and stuff. Either that, they were talking about some hentais. Either way, there's some that are very scary. Let's see. Anything else? No, it's just their Patreon. All these people on the Patreon. I don't know, this one's interesting. I thought it'd be like more, Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse kind of thing, but no, it's just a sadistic reimagined centaur that's taken people to do who knows what to them. Huh. And apparently it shows up in areas of wars and natural disasters to take people. I was gonna say take injured people, but no, the guys that took in the last vlog that weren't injured. Not yet, anyway. Huh. It's weird, and they multiple could be on back of one. It's always one horse, but multiple human-esque torsos, and they range in sizes. Apparently, this one was the size of an 8-story building at the very least. Just interesting. How big were those windows, though? It's the size of an 8-story window. 8-story building was able to put its hands on the windows and peek its head through. Huh. How big was that building in those windows? But yeah, no. Apparently it takes them to a different dimension, does stuff to them. Does stuff to them. And keeps trophies, if it can, embedding it into its forehead. God. Wonder what it could be. Shoosh. It kind of reminds me of like the fact that they're so huge, multiple can be there at the same time, and they can't cross water. It's like a vampire that can do the Titan shifting thing from Attack on Titan. Except, you know, they got a horse bottom. And they all pretty much look the same. Except some of them with multiple. I wonder what the multiple torsos ones mean. I have no idea. But yeah, no. This, yeah, I picked this one because I was expecting, like, oh, it's the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. No, this is far worse. It was between this and... what was it? 001, the Scarlet King, I think it was called. So I'm going to check out that one next. That one was long. That one was like over an hour long. So that's why I went with this one for now. But if you want to see that before me, like I said, I think I said this. I got a link to the description of the Volgun's channel. Link to the description of the Volgun's channel. Link to the Volgun's channel in the description. So you can check out all his videos of SCPs he's got there. He hasn't uploaded in a while, but I hope he's good. I hope he's okay, and I hope maybe he'll come back at some day. Because these videos are a lot of fun to watch. That's for damn sure. But yeah, no. Till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.